Guess there's no point thinking about it. Perfect timing. Now we're starting to act like a team.
Ew. You like flirting with me? Knock it off. Get in the car. Oh my God.
Hello everyone, it's gonna be the first time in a good long while that I've ever recorded my voice too while I was recording. So it's gonna be a little awkward for me, of course, because of that. I'm gonna try my best to not play word and scramble though. Anyway, I just thought that it would be best for me to get some skills set up and also to let you all know that this actually isn't my first time going through this mission. I did a recording before this one, which unfortunately the sound did not save in. So the blue orb fragments that were in this mission, as well as the secret mission itself, both I have cleared already. I wanted to get that out of the way and let you all know now, rather than later on somebody asks why I didn't go for them for one reason or another. With that out of the way, let's get started.
Point in turning back now. Not that that was ever an option. Yeah. Time for some payback.
You know, I know that Clifoth feeds on blood, but it's still kind of disturbing for me.
Just you wait, you big bastard. I'll drag you all the way down here.
It's kind of disturbing for me just how fleshy it actually is, honestly.
What the hell? This is bad.
Honestly, this mission is kind of short if you don't mess up on some of the routes that come up. I'm also sorry if it becomes a little hard to hear me over some of the game's sounds. That's unfortunately how strong my mic is. I hate these guys. Okay, that was weird. The red orbs popped out of Nero
Never stood a chance.
instead of the enemy. I guess I interrupted the death animation and pushed it forward a little.
Guess that's my ride.
Oh wait, don't want to forget that. You always want to keep at least one empty slot for your devil breakers, because you're always going to find at least one on a map. So that can help you save up on your own personal stock by replacing it with one you can just find anywhere. Unlike the ones you buy from Nico, the ones you find out on the map are not kept. They do not go to your main stock. So you can feel free to use those as you like, honestly. I'm kind of sparing with the Devil Breakers, even though that's a bad idea, because you can always just buy more. They're replaceable. You can, like I said, just easily replace them.
Where does this go?
Now the fact this is back here is a hint about what's coming up in the next area. So, yeah, it's just the game recommending what Devil Breaker you should use for the next room, basically. But seriously, it's just so creepy to me how fleshy the Glyphoth is. Which, like I said earlier, it shouldn't surprise me, because the thing feeds on blood. It just does, even though I'm well aware of the fact. Either way, though, I've always liked the Devil May Cry series. It's, one I've played for a very long time. The very first one I ever touched was actually 3. I never personally got to experience 2 or... oh boy.
Still falling?
Now, this is one of the rooms I was talking about where you could mess things up. I'll just do what I did last time, get rid of a couple of the enemies, then let the platform fall. I'm not sure if they'll despawn while I wait, though. Yes! Got it! Those things are timed. You have to break them in a certain amount of time, or they become rock solid and impossible to break. This platform here, though, it's going to drop, and that will initiate a battle you can't run from. But that's a good thing, because it will add to your end mission rank, and you want that.
Damn, all the way down.
You always want to keep a close eye on the Brood Mother here, because she likes to leap at you. And if she does, she will suck up some of your health and become supercharged. Now, when she's supercharged, she takes less damage from your attacks. She becomes stronger. and becomes a little more difficult to stagger. Hold on just a sec. Let me drop the recording volume for the game itself a little, so it's a bit easier to hear me over everything. Okay. So like I said, that big broodmother there that I just killed, you want to make sure to dodge her attacks at all times, because she'll try to pick up Nero, or V, whichever of the two you're playing as, to suck the blood out of you. Now, if she does this, she'll become stronger, dealing more damage, taking less damage, and also just generally becoming more difficult to deal with. Which...
Right. Going down is the only way, huh?
Which you obviously don't want. If it helps your style meter, though, feel free. Just know you're gonna have to waste a Devil Breaker if you don't want to deal with that. Okay, I know it's not all what it said, but that last statement always just kind of sounded like it said what drives you. But like I said, I know that's not what it said. Obviously, it's just some kind of demon speak. You know, the tip thing says Gerbera can reflect stuff, but that never seems to work for me. Well, at least it lets me use a Devil Breaker I like. Gerbera is not one of my preferred. I actually like Rawhide and the Buster Arm best, to be perfectly honest with all of you. The Buster Arm,
Where's he gonna take me now?
Buster Arm, I just like it because I got used to having that in Devil May Cry 4. The Buster, just that really strong attack to a single enemy. It was just so satisfying whenever you got to land that attack. And I missed it, so the moment the Buster Arm became available, I was really happy about it. Yeah, it's kind of like finding an old toy that you used to play with when you were little. Kind of weird analogy, but it's the best I could come up with. Don't have enough, dang. Don't have enough for you either, great. This is a very interesting room, so...
Well, haven't had enough yet.
On the other side here, there was supposed to be a blue orb, but that's not present anymore. Now, to keep the platform from falling, just repeat what I did here, just lift them up using your wire snatch. You could alternatively, as I said with the previous room, just let the platform fall, you'll gain more tier max style rating after the mission. I prefer defeating some of the enemies, then letting the platform fall. That way you also get all the red orbs you can from it as well. Always keep that blue rose color up ready. Ah, sneak attacked. Oh hey, he spawned. And he talks, forgot about that. Unlike every other demon, sadly, he cannot friendly fire. I still have not gotten the parry window for that down. Pretty much rule of thumb, anytime you get bounced back by an enemy blocking, get ready to jump behind them. Oh, didn't mean to unload one of the color-up shots.
Riding high.
Yeah, but look behind each of these pillars when you come to them. Because I can't remember if it's the third one or the fourth one. But
There are no express elevators? I'm a lousy architect.
if you look behind one of those two, there will be a blue orb fragment waiting. And if you find one with a vine, go ahead and kill it anyway, because it will cause a red orb module to appear, which will give you a large amount of red orbs.
Out of my way.
You're not my son!
Oh, I was hoping that could hurt it. I always have so much fun when I play the Devil May Cry games. I get frustrated when some things happen, but I mean, that's normal. It's kind of part of the course of playing a game.
Let's get airborne. Riding high.
Doesn't mean I can't have fun with it, though. I hate elevator sections. I really do. Now, what you're expected to do is, you're supposed to use the little Devil Bringer orbs over there, and use the wire snatch to get carried across. But, even without Gerbera, you can just do that. Just leap across using the air taunt and air hike. I'm gonna go ahead and do the secret mission, even though I've already cleared it, just to show you all what you're what you're supposed to do. Because, I mean, the timing for this one, I admit, is really tricky. Also, I think that kind of looks like an anglerfish. But I'm weird, so don't mind that. Now, how do you avoid touching the ground? Well, you're gonna need to shoot and snatch. It's exactly what it sounds like. Now, even if Nero touches the ground, as long as you are still in the middle of the grapple animation, the game won't penalize you. And that's what you need to do. With that last one, it's kind of tricky. You need to wait a moment before you shoot it. You have to wait for Nero to be on the side of it, rather than facing towards that blood waterfall you saw there. If not, you're gonna end up being flung towards the waterfall instead, and be considered as having failed the challenge. So just wait a moment, and you'll get it, if you ever play this game. I honestly don't know if any of you would. I'm just saying it to cover my own ass, essentially. You know, that's gotta feel absolutely disgusting now that I think about it.
Good. Finally made it. Now, about that paper. Here? Does it still work?
Well, I mean, this is a game, so yeah. I guess all that blood's in his hair and everything.
So, think you can make it all the way here?
Duh. Who do you think you're talking to?
Did he fall asleep reading that? Not sure why it lagged at that part. There weren't that many particles. But, oh well.
Yo, you just here to window shop?
Oh, that's a nice touch. It doesn't play the shop theme. It instead just plays the level theme. Okay. No, I can get that last. I don't really use enemy step much, even in the other games, so... Okay, so... we're going to be coming up to obviously fight Urizen. So... you want as much health as you can get, you want to save as many Devil Breakers as you can, because you are going to lose some of them if you're like me, and you pretty much use them at any opportunity you're given. Usually I'm a bit of a klutz. I go for some of the really stupid stuff. I try to be very stylish, when instead I should be careful. And I admit that more often than not does get me kind of damaged. I don't know why, but just the sight of Nero flying forward like that is hilarious to me. Did anyone else see a butterfly fly by?
Think it's good to be king, huh? Not for much longer.
Okay. Do yourself a favor. Do not use that. That's a bad suggestion.
Hey, douchebag. It's me. Where's Dante? No body? No dried up Dante jerky?
Oh, game, do not do this now. Come on.
Here to die.
He talks. Urizen, huh? I bet your parents didn't like you much. 'Cause your name sucks.
I am without a name. I am power. Absolute.
Well, no name. I'll be sure to put that on your tombstone.
You will suffer and die.
They're both aware those are pretty cliched lines, right?
I'll show you, deadweight.
Your life.
I'm not interested in you having a winning streak. Now I can break it for you.
Game, that is not what I pressed.
Shield of yours, done for.
Almost forgot about that.
Riding high. Almost broken. You ready to get slapped?
Yeah, by the way, air hike does not have invulnerability, so be careful.
It's about time I landed something.
That's a pretty good cut, though, I think.
Weak mortal. Demon power does not course through your veins.
I don't know, he
Yet
survives
you
being impaled.
try. How dare you strike me?
I'll be honest, this was a really cool shot and still is.
You will regret being born useless and human. I will show you your worst nightmares.
Again?
I will give you despair and death.
Again, really cool shot.
Scatter.
the other side, get to the other side, get to the other side.
Let's get airborne.
Man, he seems pissed off, doesn't he? Oh hey, thanks, you made your crystal miss. Oh, that hurts a lot more. Ah. I didn't even manage to break the crystal. Those look kind of stony.
Nearly human. Petulant mortal flesh. Cursed. The moment you were brought into this world. Who dares interfere?
Well, obviously the thing in front of you.
What creature stands against a king?
Is that a demon?
And one last bit of lag. Okay. That's fair, I guess. Ah, not enough for us. Well, I'm pretty sure most of you know what that red demon thing was. I have a couple guesses. But, yeah, that battle is winnable as well. I just don't think I can manage to succeed in that one right now. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you'd like to hear me talk more during these, just let me know in the comments. I'll actually be happy to if there's positive feedback. If you're kind of neutral about, that's fine too. I just thought to give it a try, see how it would go over with my voice. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time in Mission 9. See ya!